I can get a hold of it.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the regular meeting of the City of Charlestown Board of Public Works for September 16th, 2025. It is 9 a.m. This meeting is being live streamed by Underproduction Multimedia.
Yay.
We have a special guest today that will lead our Pledge of Allegiance or get us kicked off at our Pledge of Allegiance. Morgan, if you want to come forward. Morgan is a student from New Washington High School who's hanging out with us today in a job shadowing day. And so I asked her if she would lead us in the pledge. Morgan, the floor is yours.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Morgan. We're going to put her through the paces today. All right. Let the record show that all board members are present, as well as Clerk Treasurer Donna Coomer and our City Attorney Perry McCall. We have an agenda that's been provided. Need a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ernie Thompson.
Second.
Second by Maggie Wild. Any edits or questions on the agenda? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. That was unanimous. We have our standing business, which includes our minutes from September 2nd, our current claims and our payroll allowance docket from August 17th to September 7th. Need a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Maggie Wild,
I'll second that.
second by Ernie Thompson. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. That's unanimous. Do we have anyone signed up for public comment, or are all these folks here for other reasons today?
Brian Gilbert wants to speak.
Grace is on here.
They both can speak together.
That would be a not applicable. No old business, straight into new business. Chief Cruz, did you want to explain, you're up first with this phlebotomy policy and procedure update?
Yep, not asking for no money, so. All right, so,
Are you the same guy that told us one time you wasn't coming back this year?
yeah, it's made a liar out of me.
Yeah, I know.
But anyways, this policy here, General Order 25.0916-A, Law Enforcement Phlebotomy Policy and Procedure for Charlestown Police Department. Give a little background on this. So law enforcement, phlebotomy usually comes into play in law enforcement when we are conducting operating while impaired and intoxicated statutes and investigations. And sometimes during those, drugs are involved or things that are non-alcohol related are involved. So it requires us to get consent or a search warrant to get their blood from the suspect in order to figure out what's in their blood. And usually that's done by the means of a hospital, somebody certified at emergency care or something like that. Earlier this year, we had some problems with our night shift, being able to get those completed and get them done at the local hospitals. So two of our guys, actually three now are going to be certified, but two of our guys took it upon themselves to start researching, and they wanted to get involved in this program that the state has, which is law enforcement phlebotomy for police. So what that required these guys to do was to go and get trained. So they have to do so many classroom hours, and then so many actual punctures and a fake arm and real people, and then go and get clinicals done at some type of medical facility. So proud to announce that like last week, Rob Smith, one of our reserve officers, he got certified in this, so he's completely done. And I believe Logan Carter should be completed today, getting his clinicals done by the end of the day, I believe. So we'll have two officers certified in that. The really good thing for us on that is that it takes away 3-4 hours of our time at the hospitals every night. It takes, and when these guys, they'll be on a call-out basis, and when these guys get called out for this program, it'll be under our grant program, so we get reimbursed back from those programs. So it won't cost the city anything other than the upfront initial overtime costs. But the 7-page policy is pretty in-depth, so hopefully you've had the time to read it. But it kind of gives the criteria and everything that they have to go off of, and about as well as their training and so forth that they got to keep up on to do this. So I'd be asking for a motion to pass this general order.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion by Ernie Thompson,
I'll second, as long as we're not just
Yeah.
Second, Maggie Wild.
I think
Perry,
people
did you
are
have a chance to look
getting
this
trained,
over
don't we?
yet?
Makes you
I
sick,
did, it mirrors the state statute as well, so there
Okay.
you go.
Thanks, did you hear me? I want you qualified too.
No, I can't.
Well, it make you sick?
Yeah, that's not my strong suit.
No, I need
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that's unanimous. I do want to make a note here that you'll be aware of what Chief is wearing today. He is not in, he is actually in the clothing that he wears when he works the street. And I want to say thank you to him and to our Assistant Chief, John Rover. Instead of just staying in their administrative offices, they regularly get out and work the streets to help relieve the overtime and needed stress, saving us money. And we've also had several reserves that have put in a lot of hours covering the streets while we've been short-staffed for a while. And I think we're working on a way to recognize those reserves as well.
Yep.
So see, he often asks for money, but he also saves us money.
Always trying to save.
You're such a wonderful.
All right, next up, speaking of recognizing outstanding people, I think we have one of those to do today.
Yep.
And he's gonna love
Jason
every
Brody,
minute
where's
of
that?
it.
Did he already leave?
I was like, did he leave? Where is he? Get up here.
He said he's
I
on a
tried
time.
to get out, but they blocked it.
He said he's on a time crunch. He's got to buy concert tickets or something.
Hey.
The concert tickets go on sale at 10 a.m.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
you're the first one to get tested.
Hey.
Look.
Trey Grace helped me make this just so you remember.
Yeah, well, Trey Grace has got a surprise coming for him later on.
Everybody watching at home?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hurry, I see you look at it.
I think he ought to carry that in his car.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take that home and burn it.
Officer, you have any ID? Here's my picture.
Yeah.
Who
We've got a few more
is
for you.
that kid anyway?
I was hoping that was actually you, because I couldn't tell for sure at first.
I think that could be somebody else. It's hard to say. Yeah.
I
Jesus.
believe that's 2005.
I took that picture, that's him.
Yeah.
I got the same haircut.
Yeah, not much has changed.
I got one
Only
of
thing
them
that's
too.
changed
Yeah,
is
yeah.
right
I
here.
got one of them too. Yeah.
Well, it's my honor to, award Jason Brody with his 20 years of service to the city of Charlestown. It's actually been a little bit longer than that because he was on the reserves prior. But he was hired full-time in 2005. I believe under, was it Mike Hall?
Mike Hall and.
So,
and
Mike
Jason
Hall
Hall.
hired.
Yeah, Chuck was assistant chief, one of his biggest regrets, I think.
Yeah. So over the past 2 decades, Brody, he's worked tirelessly as an investigator, as a police officer, with outstanding skills to our community. As you all know, because he's been in here multiple times before, that his efforts have brought closure to countless victims and cases and families. And his work, even today, is still every day, it's a key part of solving the difficult cases sometimes that they get up there in the detectives division. But beyond his amazing investigative skills, he's shown great leadership qualities, of course. He served as our assistant chief at one point, and hired me on as a dispatcher, a reserve officer, and eventually full-time. So he's done some pretty good things.
So you're the one playing for this?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. I want to talk to you, Jason.
But even today, his wisdom and guidance that he gives me and Roder and all the other guys around here is still phenomenal. He likes to mentor others, especially his protege back there, Trey Craig.
Trey, did you guys hear him kick that door?
Yeah.
You did.
And he also brings a sense of humor, if you didn't know that as well, that lifts up everybody else around the department. And his attention to detail ensures that every case he touched is handled with care and professionalism. And he truly takes care of the victims in Charlestown that he gets to talk to and deal with. So we appreciate your service. Thank you for 20 years. He's told me I think he's doing another 20, so.
He's looking for his gift card now.
Yeah, as long as
Yeah,
we-
there's a
so-
check that comes with this.
Yeah. So here's your flag.
Jason, we also have a challenge coin for you to
Yeah.
acknowledge your outstanding service in the city of Charlestown.
Thank you, Jason.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
I don't have one for humor with, though.
Yeah.
No,
All I have is
we can get you one. They sell them. You know, I got your text.
Are we supposed to sign these?
Photo of
We
this
have
little
to bring
guy.
us something new. Is this something you want us to sign? Yeah. gutter thing in the back like that.
No.
Well, I just saw there this one.
Thank you.
Those things are just- First time ever we had that.
That was Trey's idea.
I don't have one.
Okay. Buy your tickets now.
Yeah, go get my concert ticket.
All right.
There was a tape that said Maggie is wild.
It's your minutes you would have gotten in your email, that was the same thing.
All right.
You got to have fun.
And we also get to add a new police officer to our ranks today.
No, sorry.
I'll let Chief.
You've got a good job up there.
I'll let Chief introduce Zachary Brown.
Zach, you can come on up. Sorry, everybody has to get invited with me, so I don't speak alone, get nervous. All right, so this is Mr. Zachary Brown.
You gave him the memo on me, right?
Yes,
Ignore
About that.
Exactly.
but he will. It's part of the paperwork now.
Okay, good.
Uh,
I'm glad you finally got it signed.
Yeah, yeah. So we have a full-time position available to be our 18th officer position. Assistant Chief Roeder did the background and the process on Mr. Brown here, and we could not find anybody in Clark or Scott County that would have anything bad to say about him whatsoever. I'm pretty sure Roeder looked, far and wide, and
So he didn't talk to Gilbert?
no.
Okay, okay.
But everybody had nothing but great things to say about Mr. Brown here. We looked at his past police history. He was a Scott County deputy since 2019, correct? So he's done amazing work there. He's also a volunteer firefighter, right? Which he just came back from fighting the fire in Scottsburg. And from what I'm told, you're going straight back after this, right? So he's very active in his community where he lives up there. So we would love to swear him in as our next full-time police officer and ask for a motion and vote for it.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ernie Thompson.
Second.
Second by Maggie Wild. Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
That is unanimous. Let's get you sworn in, sir.
Thank you, Big. Great addition to the department. Fit in well with us.
Your family is so. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Zachary Brown,
I, Zachary Brown,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly
that
swear
I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and laws of the United States
the Constitution and laws of the United States,
and the Constitution and laws of the state of Indiana
the Constitution and laws of the state of Indiana,
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign or domestic,
foreign or domestic,
and that I will faithfully
and I will faithfully
and justly
and justly
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of an officer of the Charlestown Police Department
and officer of Charlestown Police Department
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Thank you, Zachary.
Congratulations.
It's gonna be wet, so don't smudge it.
Yeah.
It's yours.
I'm out.
Thank you for trusting us.
I appreciate it.
Try not to smudge it.
You want a picture, man?
Keep jumping down. Chuck's always not fair.
Sorry, I don't have the little baby photo of you.
You missed the bus, Don. I didn't either, it long ago.
We're growing up, I
Thank you again.
It's just getting so bad. Okay.
Now I'm done.
Thank you, Chief. All right, up next on our items, if you recall, we had approved some work to be done on Park Street sidewalks where they've been extending that. When they got into that project, there was an issue, a couple of small issues. One with the area of asphalt that needed to be extended in front of where the ambulance bay is, just for safety. And so I went ahead and authorized this $2,500 change order for that project, just so that they could get that done for safety and get out of the way of the ambulances. But we just need to ratify it on this board. So I would ask for a motion to ratify that change order in the amount of $2,500.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Maggie Wild,
I'll second.
second by Ernie Thompson. Any questions on that for me? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, it's unanimous. And then we have a couple of items for our Parks Department. So Tiffany is making those presentations today, starting off with a contract for Marshall Sanborn.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, this band had performed out at the depot this summer, and did really well and asked to come back. So we got them for our opening night of Christmas, at the depot. It is $300. They'll play from 6:30 to 8 p.m. I have their contract, W-9, insurance, everything like that on file already.
I missed the name, what'd you say?
Mike, it's Marshall Sanborn.
I'll make that motion.
So they'll play some Christmas tunes down there. We're working on some other bands as well, but
We have a motion by Ernie Thompson,
second.
second by Maggie Wild. Any questions on that? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye, that's unanimous. Alright, and then, up next, we had an issue with the sound at the Family Activities Park. And I asked for them to get a couple of quotes to get it fixed, and Kentucky Indiana Productions submitted their quote, to extend and repair that sound system so that when you're speaking into the microphone up at the top, it plays throughout the entire FAP. It was breaking in and out and being difficult to fix, and so that amount was $7,820.25, right? Correct. And paying for that out of the EPIC fund, so we just need a motion to approve that.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Maggie Wild,
I'll second.
second by Ernie Thompson. Any questions on that? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye, it is unanimous. And then you have a new sign, right?
Yes, so, they'll be replacing the sign at the Family Activities Park. The one we have now currently goes in and out, doesn't work very well. So they've got with Lotus to prepare a new sign for us for the Family Activities Park, and it's attached here.
So a little bit of additional details on that. So you'll see from the drawing, this is a static. It's this sign. At the top of the sign right now, it just says City of Charlestown. And so one of the issues that we found when we did our master plan for the Family Activities Park was that there's still a lot of people in the city who don't know that this is a park, who drive by and they don't, because if you're just driving by and you're not looking over and looking and seeing that it's a park, because the sign just says City of Charlestown at the top, it's not clear that it's the Family Activities Park. So using the logo that was designed by our intern a while back, Brian had them draw up this so that people know that it is the Family Activities Park. So that's why that new sign is going in. The other one needed to be replaced. So that's $6,650, and that will be paid for out of the EPIC fund as well.
I'll make that.
Motion by Ernie Thompson, second by Maggie Wild. Any questions, edits? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
That is unanimous.
Thank you.
Tiffany? And then I think Sally is here if we need her, but I received a letter, if you recall, we had our bid opening for our Little League parking lot paving at our last meeting, and engineering has taken that under review. Here's a copy of it. Engineering took that under review and found that the lowest responsive bidder for the project is Libs Paving Company in the amount of $138,396.50. So it's their recommendation that we award that to the low bid. The only thing is pending final legal review. Perry, I don't know if we'll need to, whatever contract they send over after we approve them as the low bidder, we'll of course get your legal review before I sign.
Okay.
So the motion here would be to award the parking lot paving to Liz Paving and to authorize the mayor to execute those documents following legal review.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Maggie Wild,
I'll second.
second by Ernie Thompson. Any questions on that? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that is unanimous. And then, our postage machine lease renewal. Donna, I guess this is standard.
Yes, it's up for renewal, and the current contract will be expiring, so a new lease, it's a 5-year term. It comes with a new machine,
Oh.
and current payment will be $328.59. So the price is actually going down $42.72 per quarter.
That's great. I love price reductions.
You got it.
I'll take that.
It's gotta be wrong.
We have a motion to approve the lease renewal.
I will make that motion quickly.
All right, Ernie Thompson makes the motion, Maggie Wild seconds. Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That is approved unanimously. Love saving money. It's always a good day. All right, that is all I had, Perry, unless you have anything for us.
Were you gonna talk about the trolley in the Board of Public Works, or were you gonna, I guess it depends on where the money's gonna come from.
So the redevelopment commission is actually going to cover the cost of that. They actually have already authorized, the payment for that.
Sure.
We're just waiting on the agreement to come from the intergovernmental transfer document to come from the city of Jeffersonville.
Okay. Well,
So,
there was talk about a resolution, and Les Merkley was talking about the Board of Public Works.
right,
I
So-
assume the resolution should be elsewhere than the Board of Public Works, but.
well, I think as the
I
owner,
drafted
so
one.
the redevelopment commission, the attorney recommended that it be, since it's gonna be owned by the city, even though the redevelopment commission's gonna pay for it because it's kind of a tourism kind of
Sure.
thing for economic development, that since it's owned by the city, the actual intergovernmental transfer would happen through the Board of Public Works. But Les had replied that their board would need to pass this first and then send it
Right,
our
right,
way. So,
Okay.
I haven't heard from them yet, but
Right.
basically, the city of Jeffersonville is, selling their remaining trolley that works, and they've offered it to the city of Charlestown for $17,000. And the redevelopment commission has authorized that they will pay for that, because we want to use it for tourism during Christmas. One of the biggest questions we get off the train is people want to get off. They get on at the Family Activities Park and they come up to the light show, and if you're just riding a train through, you can't see the whole show because it's a 30-minute show. So they want to get off the train and watch the light show and get back on. That's not safe with the train because the only safe place to board the train is at the platform. So the trolley is in good working order. We sent a crew over to review it, to look at it. They drove it. It's in good shape. And that's a really good deal on that trolley, if we're able to get it for that price. And so we want to run the trolley. We've had 3 stops for our Christmas events, and see how that goes this year. So we'll get that intergovernmental
Sure.
from them when they pass it, and we'll be bringing it to this board for their final vote.
I just put together a resolution the other day and thought perhaps,
Okay, I mean,
whatever.
that's fine, you send it to Leslie if they're fine with that, but I think.
Well, it's
they-
our resolution, so it doesn't have anything to do with them. They have to
Okay.
do their own, to approve it, I assume. I was just saying, just to have a state board of accounts record that's pretty clear.
Yes,
that
we like
For purposes
that.
of expenditure of money, you might wanna have the resolution in place
Okay.
in front of some board.
Yeah, okay, well,
Okay.
you wanna bring it back at the next meeting?
Yeah, I was just mentioning it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right, we just need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ernie Thompson, second by Maggie Wild, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.
Susie, what the-